Everybody in Springfield knew the rumours about the Quickie Mart Squishee. It was easy to joke about the pure syrup, the toxic food colouring, and the sugar crashes. People still talked about the legendary hallucination-fueled bender Bart Simpson and Milhouse Van Houten went on after consuming an all-syrup super squishy. But those weren't hallucinations. The night shift at Quickie Mart revealed the truth, hidden inside the floor safe behind the counter. The job was supposed to be a simple way to earn quick cash under the radar. My duties were predictable. Sweeping up dried roller grill hot dogs, wiping down the counters, and restocking the cooler. But the squishy machine was an anomaly. It never required refilling. Hundreds of kids, cops, and local drunks pulled that lever daily, draining gallons of neon red cherry and sickly blue raspberry. Yet the syrup levels in the clear upper hoppers never dropped. Any questions directed towards management regarding the machine's maintenance were met with a sudden icy silence and a warning stare that signaled the topic was strictly forbidden. The instructions were simple: pull the lever, take the cash, ignore the rest. I remember during a severe thunderstorm at 3 a.m., the store's primary power grid failed. The backup generators immediately kicked on, but they only powered the registers and the security alarms. The rest of the building plunged into a dim, humless silence. Without the constant buzzing drone of the refrigerators, a new sound emerged from the back wall. It was rhythmic, wet, and squelching noise, followed by a low, wheezing gasp. The sound originated from directly behind the squishy machine. Using a flashlight and a heavy crowbar from under the counter, the stainless steel machine was pried away from the wall. It was shockingly light, as if the metal exterior was just an empty decorative shell. Behind it lay a heavy, rusted iron hatch bolted into the concrete foundation. A thick, pulsating rubber tube, stained a deep, bruised purple, ran from the center of the hatch directly into the intake valve of the dispenser. The heavy padlock on the door had rusted through, snapping under the shifting weight of the old building. The heavy iron door swung open, releasing a wave of copper, rotting fruit, and metallic decay. My flashlight pierced the dark, subterranean crawl space beneath the convenience store. The sub-basement housed a massive, gelatinous organism rather than mechanical equipment. The translucent, throbbing mound of flesh shifted colors between neon red, electric blue, and toxic green. It possessed no eyes or any distinct features, only countless weeping pores that secreted a thick, glittering sludge. The rubber tube was jammed deep into the center of the mass, rhythmically pumping the fluid upward towards the store floor. As light hit the entity, the flesh began to violently shudder, and the squelching sound grew deafening. Within the translucent membrane, distorted, melting shapes began to push outward from the inside. The silhouettes were horrifyingly recognizable. One shape bore the distinct pointed outline of a boy's spiked hair. Beside it, another form featured a massive overbite and large, unblinking eyes, frozen in a silent, permanent scream. They were not merely trapped in the gelatin, they composed the gelatin itself. The addictive rush and euphoric highs of the beverage did not stem from sugar. Oh no. The machine ran on the distilled, liquefied essence of the children who had vanished into the store over the decades. The ones that the local police department routinely chalked up to runaways. The creature thrived on the town's complacency, turning its missing youth into the very treat the remaining children begged their parents to buy. My crowbar clattered against the iron hatch as it fell. prompting a high-pitched, whistling shriek from the basement that sounded terribly like a child's scream. I abandoned the store on the spot, left completely unlocked as I escaped from Springfield. I crossed the state line before sunrise, leaving that sleepy town behind to continue its endless, unchanging loop of coloured static and suburban normalcy. But every now and again, I'll pass that quickie mart, and it brings dread. The distant, high-pitched whir of a frozen beverage dispenser serves as a constant reminder of what sits in the dark, waiting for the next person to pull the lever.